Hi class, today we're going to do a lesson on missing angles. This is actually one of my favorite lessons in this unit and maybe even 4th grade, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. This is found in SWN 10-10 and 10-11. Our learning goal is today I will find the measure of missing angles. First we're going to decompose, we're going to break down into smaller parts. An angle, that is the geometric shape formed by two lines with the shared endpoint as a vertex. Degrees, the unit of measure of an angle. And there are 360 in a circle. And again, we have our benchmark fractions of 30, 45, 90, 180, and 360. I just want to remind us, our right angle, if we were to take a ruler and put that ruler in the corner, I can see both lines touching the edge of the ruler. This works with a piece of paper as well. That's a good tool to help you find 90 degrees if you don't have a protractor. So again, 30 and 45, that's going to be smaller than a 90 degree. So it's going to be an acute angle. And then 180, that's going to be a flat line. And this is less than 90. And then 360, that is our full circle. Okay, our steps today, our first one is to identify any benchmark angles. The second step is identify any other known angles. And then 3 is add all known angles if needed. And then 4, subtract to find the missing angle. So I'm getting out a red pen. You're gonna pause, you're gonna watch. I'm looking here. And my first step is identify any benchmark fractions. The first thing that stands out is that straight line. So from the angle BCD, that is equal to 180 degrees. The second step is identify any other known angles. So I know from here to here is 36 degrees. So we're finding from here to here, but I know from all the way, if I start from here and go all the way there, that's the 180. So I'm just finding part of it. So I don't need to add any, I just need to subtract. So I have 180 minus 36. So 0 minus 6, I can't do that. I need to borrow. I take 1 from the 8, make it a 7, turn that 0 into a 10, 10 minus 6 is 4, 7 minus 3 is 4, 1 minus 0 is 1. I'm gonna confirm that's bigger than 90 degrees. This angle right here that we're looking at is also bigger than 90 degrees. So it makes sense that this angle right here is 144 degrees. Okay, our next angle, it says find the measure of angle BCA. So that is right here, BCA. They have the question mark. First step is identify any benchmark fractions. So if this one has that square, I can take my ruler just to confirm. I put it in the corner. I can see that the lines are touching it on each side. That means that it is a 90 degree angle. Now I need to add all the known angles. Oh, before we do that, I see another straight line again, that from BCD, DCB, angle DCB is equal to 180. So this straight line is 180 degrees. So now I need to add the known angles. So I'm going to add these two together. So 90 plus 32 is 122. And I'm trying to find this unknown. Next step says to subtract to find the missing angle. So I have 180 minus 122. Can't take away from the 0, so I need to borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8. 7 minus 2 is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So this angle is 58 degrees. My answer is 58 degrees. Okay. I'm getting out my guided practice. This one says the sum of the angles in a circle is 360. Find the missing value of the missing piece. So my missing piece is this one right here. All the other angles are identified, so I don't need to put any benchmark fractions. They already told me how much the circle is, so I need to add those two together. So I have 180 plus 132. And I get 312. Now I need to subtract this from my 360. 0 minus 2 can't do, need to borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8, 7 minus 1 is 6, 3 minus 3 is 0. So what I'm left with is, this is 68 degrees. So if I add all three of those up, I should get 360. That's one way you could check. Our next one says, what is the measure of y? So here is y. I see here is a straight line. I'm identifying that benchmark fraction of 180 degrees. I see this one is 108, and this one is our missing number. So y plus 108 should get me to 180, sorry. So I need to subtract 180 minus 108. And I get 72 degrees. Okay, you have 2 homework problems, and then rate your understanding. Hint for this one, you're not dealing with a straight line, you're only dealing with your right angle. For this one, you're dealing with this straight line. That's the degree you need to use, 180, to find the missing link, missing angle. Okay.